I like a guitar where I can play maybe one voicing, and there's so much color just in that I don't have to play a lot of notes. I like to have like a symphonic approach to the instrument where I feel like I can treat each string like its own voice in a way. Maybe the top 3 strings I can play in a more lyrical way with a slide and a volume pedal, but the bottom strings can handle a harmonic thing and a rhythmic thing. The paradigm for that to me is there's this record that I always have in my head called Hallelujah Anyhow by a pianist and writer named Minister Thomas Whitfield. And I've just always liked the dynamics of that record and how he was able in that music to put singers like way above all this harmonic information. Self-taught through probably the age of 16 or 17 before I started taking a couple lessons with someone locally in Burlington. I think my dad would try to teach me little like riffs, whether it be like Pretty Woman, like Roy Orbison, stuff like that. And just the feeling that I would like never get this such a foreign thing, and then you finally hear it, and it's like that feeling of solving that puzzle is so amazing. Started to, be really interested in the lineage of music, at least at that point in my life, the lineage of American music. I hadn't really gone farther than that, but just, taking that back to American blues, whether it's Chicago blues or Delta blues and that kind of thing, as well as just like great songwriter music like Chris Christopherson or those types of things. I like solo piano records, solo jazz piano records. I've always been jealous of that instrument and its ability to like have so much music happening at once. The guitar equivalent of that might have involved very dense voicings, the way that a pianist can play these, giant like 7-8 note chords or a 10-finger chord. But I've found that the instrument speaks more with 1 or 2 notes, and if you get the harmonics to happen in the right way, because then I feel like you're not limited in your ability. I feel like when you play a dense voicing on this instrument the way that a piano might, you've somehow almost made it sound smaller. But if you play a 1 or 2 note voicing and it's captured, the motion of that is captured in the right way, I think it implies like a bigger amount of space. I made an effort, especially early on, that like when I started to play an open tuning, is to, just see if I could really get the whole instrument together there. A big part of what I do with my right hand is I like to get different sounds out of the instrument. If you get rid of the pick, you've already kind of invited yourself to have all of these different surfaces to play with. I think you've done a great job at making something that is like a very evenly playing guitar. Every part of the neck feels like something and speaks, and has a tone that isn't just like a one-note tone. It has dimension to it. For me, that's necessary in an instrument, is to be able to play like a C major chord or something and have depth to it. I've always liked this size instrument because I feel like it's a full frequency instrument, which is maybe more when I talk about trying to get the highs way above above the lows in a guitar, and this also has mids, and this has a very full range. You know, as solo guitar, great to sing with, but what I have always liked about getting a good Gibson acoustic is that I feel like with a great Gibson acoustic, you have a different kind of texture almost everywhere on the neck. And the highs might do something here that they don't do here, but it has its own thing there. And it's something that I find a good Gibson acoustic, I think, is something that is is inspiring from a sonic place. The guitar is an amazing instrument. There's a reason that people hoboed with a guitar. You can't hobo with a piano. You can't, you know, it's like, it's incredible. It's such a humanly instrument, I feel like, and something that is, it's easy to just go back to and to keep kind of unlocking and to keep creating things from.